This will be the final question of the day in our exclusive interview series with CD2 congressional candidate Chuck Wooten. And quite simply, Chuck, what are your thoughts on job creation in this country?
My first thought is that there isn't enough of it. And I think we're all feeling the pinch of that, and we have for a number of years. And it's been completely avoidable, to be quite honest with you. From being an executive, a business developer by trade, since I've been in the civilian market, I've been personally responsible for creating at least 2,500 new jobs and been able to retain about 14,000 jobs just by virtue of the work that I did in the contracting field. So I understand how important that is. 2,500 jobs may not sound like a lot.
It's more than I ever had.
Well, and I will tell you, that's great. And I will tell you that to those 2,500 people, it meant the difference between starving and not starving. So job creation is something that a lot of politicians give lip service to, but I actually have a history and is quantifiable and verifiable. But I want to take it just a step further, because in America, with the current administration, we've really become our own worst enemy as far as creating jobs. First and foremost, and what I tell folks when I talk to them, is that if we didn't have stifling, suppressing, crushing Washington federal regulations just piled upon small businesses in particular, which are the largest job creators in the country, if we didn't have those, if we didn't have the EPA, who was doing everything that they could to keep us from growing as a nation, our energy sector would be so much healthier, and we would have so many more jobs. If you look at just the classic example, because it's been in the news for the last couple of years, is the Keystone XL pipeline.
Tell me about that one.
That's just one. That is just one pipeline that could produce just thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of jobs, as far as I understand. That doesn't even account for what's going on in North Dakota right now. North Dakota has got the best problem in the country because they've tapped into all the shale and all this natural gas. And the problem with that is, although that they have people flocking up there to get jobs, which is a wonderful thing, they don't have the infrastructure to house them.
They don't have the pipeline to get it to the refineries down in the Oklahoma area and all that sort of thing.
They don't have a delivery system,
Exactly.
which is fundamental to that sector. And this is a problem that we haven't been able to solve. And so the federal government weighs in on these things, and they actually crush hopes and dreams of people going to work while they sit there and lie about the numbers every month. And we've all seen those numbers. And the energy sector is just one. But I can tell you, in the mining sector, right here near and dear to us in Congressional District 2, with government regulations, permits, things that are going on in back rooms, it's got to stop. It's absolutely got to stop. Jobs will be created. I don't care if it's 400 jobs or 4,000 jobs. It's still jobs, and it's more than we have now. Send me to Washington. That's exactly what I'm going to fight for.
Well, thank you, Chuck, and thank you for sitting down for these interviews. Much appreciated. And any of our viewers who would like to know more about the candidate can either Google CD2 Chuck Wooten or simply check out his website at wooten2014.com.